Hey everybody, it's Angela Molson352, and I just have a altered book share or kind of a junk journal mini album share to do today. And this is one I have made for my mom, and her sister passed away here not quite a year ago, and she really, misses her sister because her brothers passed away as well, so she's kind of the last of the kids. And I remember her always telling me when I would read Trixie Belden or Nancy Drew as a child, she was like, oh, we always read the Bobbsey Twins. So I got this old Bobbsey Twins book, and it's not anything rare, anything like that. If you go on Amazon, you can get them for like 1 cent plus shipping. I looked, there was like 5 or 6 vendors that were selling them for a penny plus shipping, and then, others up to $2 or something. So, and theirs were in better condition than this one. So I didn't feel bad about cutting this apart. So I took the book, and as you can see, I put some Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays. There's a little bit of purple. I took some gold ink and put it around the edges. And then I took 2 of my Saw Crafter stencils. One is this large clock stencil, and I just put that around this embossed image that was already on the book cover, and I embossed that in gold. And then down here you can see there's a little bit of a floral stencil of Saw Crafters that I used, and I embossed it gold as well. And then I went in my stash and I found some old K & Company die cuts that I used my Mod Podge and glued them on the front. There's like this little red wagon that's mostly covered up. It's a little dog kind of peeking out, like a little doll. And then I also had some chipboard pieces from Prima, and they went with the Londonary collection that looks like this. And so that's where I got the chipboard boat. And this little chipboard bear and the little ballerina were in some chipboard pieces that I got at a scrapbook garage sale. So there was no packaging. There was just like a sandwich bag full of chipboard pieces. So I don't know where they came from. They kind of remind me of October Afternoon, but I'm not sure. They were mostly boy things, but there were a few girl things, or maybe whoever had the chipboard pieces used most of the girl stuff and then just sold the boy stuff. But there were these 2 in there that I put on there. And then I just have some Prima flowers, and these are the do they belong to a certain collection? They don't. So it was just a couple of these Prima flowers that I put on the front for a little bit more texture. And I wanted to make it whimsical, kind of an old-fashioned-y kids theme, because I wanted to put pictures of her and her sister in it when they were little. So I used the same binding technique I've done on other books. You can look in the feed for altered books, and it was something I learned from Marianne Kensington originally, and there are links to her videos on some of my other videos, so if you're interested in learning that. And then on the back I just put some more sprays and stuff. So then on the inside I used pretty much exclusively the Londonary collection, and I can show that to you maybe. Oh, here it is. I had this 8x8 paper pad, and it's these are the papers I have left. So I used a good probably more than half of the papers out of the 8x8 pad. And then the rest of it I used was from the Prima Ledger paper pad, and it's a 12x12. And some of them had these same Londonary images on it, although some had Christmas images and stuff, so I don't know, it was kind of a mishmash, but it was all like ledger paper. So I took out the ones that kind of matched the 8x8 paper pad. And so I covered the inside, and then I got this old picture of my mom and my aunt, and I got this from my cousin, and it wasn't one I have ever seen before, so I think it will be a surprise to her. She probably saw it a long time ago, but it would have been a long time. And I just have some word art here, and then I made some pockets by folding over some paper and doing an edge punch, and then just sewing it on the top and bottom and leaving the little strands hanging. I like that look. So I just have more vintage photos tucked in there, and then on the back of all the tucked photos I used book pages from the Bobbsey Twin book just to line the back, because it was only one-sided paper, so it was just white on the other side, so I lined them all with the Bobbsey Twin book paper. And so then here's another one. Again, I used the table of contents out of the book to line it. And then I just have more photos. These are some K & Company die cuts. And this rub-on here was a Fancy Pants rub-on. And then I had some other rub-ons from my stash, and both of these rub-on packs were from like 2005 and 2007. So they were some really old, I mean, almost a decade old rub-ons. I was surprised I even got them to rub on. But so I had partial packs of those that I got used up in here, so that was good. And these pages are pretty thick because, like I said, it was one-sided paper, so I've actually glued two pieces together for each page. So because it was that thick, I didn't do any really dimensional embellishing on the pages. It's mostly just rub-ons and die cuts. So here's another Fancy Pants rub-on. Here's some rub-ons from my stash, the ones that were from like 2005. This is a Cosmo Cricket sticker, again backed with the Bobbsey Twin paper, and this time I put my pocket on the bottom, and I just folded a piece of paper on there and then sewed it across the bottom and the side, so it just makes a nice little flap there to tuck your photo. And then I had two photos of this from the same photo shoot, just a little bit different views. One was in my photos and one was in my cousin's. More of the old rub-ons, more old family photos. And so I had a real fun time. These are like their senior pictures. It's another old family photo. These are from the K & Company die cuts. More tucks. More rub-ons. Again, more of the K & Company die cuts. Look at the lollipops. I don't know if you can see that. The lollipops they're holding there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at that. Holy cow. Those are big lollipops. I thought that was so cute. What a cute photo. And again, more tucked photos in here. Sorry about the glare on these photos. More old ones. This is another one that I don't think my mom has seen this photo. So that's my mom right there and her sister. So these will be like a complete surprise to her. Zoom back out a little bit. There we go. And again, just more tuck spots, more of the same, more rub-ons, more die cuts. This one, the photo's just kind of stuck behind there. Like I said, I didn't want to do anything dimensional, so I kept it all pretty flat because it was getting chunky as it is. Here they are when they were a little older, and I just made the photos black and white to match in to all the other photos. And then just some like little school photos from their school pictures. And then the back, and I'm going to write a note back here. So that is the finished little journal. And I had a lot of fun making it and going through all those old photos and kind of, you know, just seeing my aunt and thinking about everything. And so I hope that she really likes this, and this will go under the Christmas tree. So if you have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.